We often talk about fun comedy shows here on the show, don't we? And there's so many things that have made us laugh over the years. I'm thrilled to say that our wonderful community, our chums here on the channel, all seemingly like the same fun comedy as most of us do, you know, whether it be the brilliant Dick Emery, whether it be the likes of Joan Rivers, or indeed, you know, those staple mates that you don't get to see on TV that much anymore, like It Ain't Half Hot Mum. Who remembers that, with the brilliant Windsor Davies and Donna Stell, who, can you remember, also went on to have a #1 hit record with Whispering Grass. What a great voice Donna Stell had. Do you remember him? Lofty, yes. I thought he was brilliant, you know. But the bottom line is, when you look at comedy today, you do kind of wonder if the golden age of comedy well and truly passed, because literally on this day today, 55 years ago, was the very first episode broadcast of this brilliant comedy. That's right, Dad's Army. Now, when you think about Dad's Army, it's still shown over here in the United Kingdom today and still gets mega ratings, even though the BBC, I've been told, are not thrilled by this fact. And recently, an MP claimed, can you imagine, that she felt that Dad's Army swayed the Brexit vote. How thick are these people that are allegedly in power? It was brilliantly cast, of course, with Arthur Lowe, John Le Mesurier, so many others. Bill Pertwee, I was lucky enough to meet him at Hodges. Do you remember the warden? Just a great fun guy. Now, I was lucky also to meet the only final remaining member of Dad's Army that's still with us, Ian Lavender, Private Pike. Do you remember the scarf? We all wanted one of those at school, you know. You always copy things like that, don't you? But what's interesting about him, he was telling me that he wasn't really meant to be down as a long stayer. You know, he had what they call like a recurring bit part, and they thought they'd bring him in every now and again. So popular was Pike that they decided to make him a full-time member. Now, it's hard to forget. Now, it's strange to forget just how successful there were, of course, the TV series, 9 series in total, a major feature film, a stage show, which was very successful, and even a radio series. It was one of those juggernauts that nobody could have foreseen. I was lucky enough to meet the creator, one of the creators, Jimmy Perry, many years ago in a hotel while up in Blackpool. Yes, strange what you meet in these places, isn't it? And he said that when they presented it to the BBC, they said, oh, no, it's too soon after the war. People won't be interested in stories about the Home Guard. And of course, they reluctantly thought, well, maybe they're right, you know. They know what they're doing. How wrong were the BBC? It's still one of the biggest sellers, still one of the biggest downstream shows, and still one of the shows that everybody remembers from the catchphrases. Remember? You stupid boy. Just brilliant, wasn't it? I loved Captain Manwaring, or Manwaring, whatever you want to call him, who worked in the bank. Sergeant Wilson was brilliant. And I just wanted to remind everybody that in these very darkened times that we have in this world, there's always a little bit more comedy to be had. And if you are looking for some fun, there are many clips of Dad's Army on YouTube for free. So cheer yourselves up, celebrate the 55th birthday of truly an iconic British television comedy gold series. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.